For example B, I have cosine of 2 beta minus pi over 2. So the first thing I recognize right away is I have a minus, so I'm going to need to use a difference identity. And I also have a 2 beta, so I'm probably going to have to use a double angle at some point. So I have pi over 2, so I've drawn a picture of pi over 2 so I can get the ratios for pi over 2. I have beta, but I don't have 2 beta, so that's going to be a problem. So the first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to apply the subtraction identity for cosine. So it's cos cos plus sine sine. So I'm going to end up with cosine 2 beta, which I don't have a picture for, and then cosine of pi over 2, okay, which I do have a picture for in green, plus, it's going to be sine sine, so sine 2 beta, and then sine of pi over 2. Again, I have a picture for that, so I can work that out. So I don't have a picture for 2 beta, so I'm going to have to apply my double angle identity here. So this cosine 2 beta, I need to rewrite that using one of the 3 cosine 2 beta identities. So I'm just going to use the first one. So it's going to be cos squared minus sine squared. And now, since I have a picture, I have it written in terms of 1 beta, and I have a picture for beta, I can actually work that out. Cosine pi over 2, I actually have the picture already, so I can work that out. That's actually equal to 0. So this whole expression, although I could work this out, of cosine minus sine squared, cos squared minus sine squared, I don't need to because that product is going to just end up being 0 anyways. Okay, it just happens to be 0 though. For the next part here, sine 2 beta, there's only one identity for that. It's going to be sine beta, 2 sine beta cos beta. And I have a picture for that, so I can work out, I've now got it to single beta, not double beta. So I now have a picture, so I can substitute in the different ratios for sine beta and cos beta. And I also have sine pi over 2, and I can just work that out. I'm just going to substitute that in as 1. So then I can just start filling in. This works out to be 0 plus 2 times, well, sine beta, looking at my picture, is going to be 3 over 5. Cosine beta from my picture is negative 4 over 5. And then times the 1. I'm just going to leave that times 1 out. I have substituted all my parts. Now I just need to calculate this. This works out to be 2 times 3 times negative 4. That's going to be negative 24 over 5 times 5, which is 25. So the ratio for 2 beta minus pi over 2, that angle, that ratio is going to be negative 24 over 25.